Hi everyone, welcome back to Unpopular. If you're new here, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and let's get right into this. I give Webtoon related content. Today's pick, I thought we do Edith. I don't know for how long this Webtoon-ish is sustainable because I'm back home. That story in itself is rather frustrating, but I'm back home and I had to basically say, oh, I have to do my homework for me to get this place alone. So like, I don't know. We'll see. I really wanted this whole break for me to be able to churn out more content, but the fact that I'm out, let's continue. So today's pick is Edith. I thought we do the whole shebang. So get right into this. If you're new here, I talk about the plot, I talk about the characters, I talk about my likes and my dislikes, then I give it a theory time, then a rating, and then final thoughts. So getting right into this, first one, let's talk about the plot. So Edith is basically about this one girl who her name's Edith, and I don't know how to explain to you guys. It's set in this very modern, very like it's set basically now. Let's say she doesn't have the best luck with guys, doesn't have the best luck with people in general. She has really just bad esteem issues. She's a writer kind type. Her life is just it's a mess. It's a mess. But yeah. Next one, Phillip. What can I say about Phillip? Phillip's a dick. But you know what? I have some thoughts about Phillip, but I'll put that in a separate video. Phillip, he is a fashion model. He's a model. He's at the peak of his career right now. Kind of arrogant, kind of cocky, but you know what? It works, and we'll let him have it. Next one, Jack. I'm pretty sure his name is Jack. Let me not get it wrong. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's Jack. I just have my laptop here in case. Yeah, so it's Jack. Jack is reliable type. He seems so sweet, so adorable. Problem is that he just exudes niceness in a way, which is great. In fact, you know what? I don't even have any faults with Jack. Let's just get right into this. Okay. So that's the plot done. That's the characters done. Let's go on to my likes section. Okay, number one, the art style. If you're not new here, you've probably heard me talk about Edith and how it just seems so floaty and so like that art style. I love it. It's so soft, and the colors, they're just so pretty too. Like the pastels they add, it just adds the whole soft and floaty feeling. Like I love it. It's my jam, and it's really really good. Next one, Edith's dress sense, like it makes sense. Her dress sense, the way she dresses herself, it's actually really good. I very much like it. I would very much love to raid her closet. I think I'd also like to raid Phillip's closet as well. Yes, so both of them closets. Like they're wearing some very Next one, let's say her hair. I like her hair. Like it's small, it doesn't really mean anything for you to like her, but I like that it's gray. I really do like that it's gray. I don't know. I've always loved characters that have gray hair. Maybe it's because I have some gray hair. I don't think that's the reason, but there's just something about it. It just elevates you from like a hair to like a hair if you have gray hair. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Danny Phantom. I'm talking about Kaneki. I'm talking about Geralt. I'm talking about Sugawara. Oh god, I love it. That's my jam. Next thing, the little snide remarks that she made when she's scrolling through social media and she's making like little remarks, like let's say someone's on vacation, she's like, we get it, you're on vacation, or we get it, you have a boyfriend, or like you know what I mean, that kind of thing. It's very very relatable. I sometimes do it, but like it's never that deep. Like, would I say I do it? I do it. Okay, I do it. It's very relatable, but like it's a normal human thing to be doing it. I think you have to be in a very like safe disposition for yourself. I don't know if that made sense, but you have to be very safe within yourself to be able to do it and move on, and not to let it like sit on your chest. Like I think Edith's own sits on her chest. Next one, thing to be doing it. I think you have to be in a very like safe disposition for yourself. I don't know if that made sense, but you have to be very safe within yourself to be able to do it and move on, and not to let it like sit on your chest. Like I think Edith's own sits on her chest. Next one. Okay, when she said she wanted someone older and someone in a higher income like bracket than her, I said yes, for her to date. I said yes, you know what you want. That is so relatable. I definitely want someone who's older than me and in a higher income tax bracket than me when I want to like date. Although I'm 18 now, so it's not really important now, but like once I'm in my 20s, like that would start making sense. It makes a lot of sense. And I understood it. I don't know why Jesse was like, oh, you still have your high standards. Look, I don't think it's such a big deal to want someone who's richer and older than you. In my opinion, I don't think so. I think as long as you both know, hey, this is the relationship that we want, and the other person in the relationship is happy with being in that kind of relationship, and you're happy with being in that kind of relationship, and it's an equal mutual understanding, it makes sense. Next one. The little insecurities she gets with Jessie, like, oh, I just hope she hasn't forgotten me. I'm glad she hasn't forgotten me, and not wanting to text her because she doesn't want to seem too needy, too clingy. Like, I get that sometimes, not in a bad, no, in a bad way. But it's with a separate matter. Mine is in a separate, where did the sun go? In a separate matter. But yeah, I completely understood when she was doing all of that. Next one. When she was in the club and this one creepy guy, disgusting, she was like, why is it always the creepy guys that hit on me? Why is it the ones that I don't want to be hitting on me? I felt it. I completely got it. Okay, and side note, this is also in the bracket, but her dress in that episode, little club scene, it made too much sense. It was so pretty. I think it was pink. It was like short. It was like one of those satin, silky dresses that we see now. It was a really great dress. Next one. The next point, I was like, this bitch is so pretty. I was like, she's so pretty. I put here, you're a conventionally attractive white woman. Like, where are your suitors? Where are they? Because as far as I'm concerned, you are the standard of beauty right here. You know what I mean? You're white, you're skinny, you're cute. Like, where are they? Where are the dudes? Although, I mean, it's obviously not as simple as that, but like, also, where are the dudes? You know what I mean? That was my thought. Obviously, she has some problems with herself as well, but you know. Next one. The fear she had when she got cornered by the creepy guy, it was just too realistic. When she felt that guy follow her, oh my gosh, all Phillip had to do was like come in and be like, all Phillip had to do was come in and just say, hey sweetie, I've been looking for you, come back, so on and so forth. And there was literally no altercation, and all I was just thinking was, I just love how men respect other men in the situation. You know what I mean? Like, they respect other men but not the actual woman in that situation. And I just, you just gotta be, wow, you just gotta be like, cool. Because like, honestly, literally, women are out here having to make up fake hypothetical boyfriends to get men to like stop like badgering them. You know what I mean? I was like, I have a boyfriend. Oh, sorry, yeah, so that you'd leave them alone. You know what I mean? It's a lot. Like, honestly, I've never had this at a club because I never go by myself. I just think that's so scary. Edith did it. She went to the club by herself, but I've never been to the club by myself because, number one, I think I'll get too anxious for that. Not in the sense of like, someone's going to kill me, just because I don't think I'd have as much fun. And also, yeah, number two, because I would be scared to go to the club by myself, like without any friends. But like when I'm walking, let's say, or when I'm just going about my normal old business, let's just walking, guys. The fear that I feel when there's like a guy or a group of guys behind me. It's just it's like it's like mm, it's scary. Like I could be walking with a friend, and then we're hearing guys behind us, and like unconsciously we don't even have to talk. We don't even have to talk, but we're already moving. We're already beelining to the other side of the road because we're like not today, the fear, the. Okay, number, I don't know what number this. I'm just rolling, but the episodes are long. The episodes are actually really long. I was feeling quite. I was like, this is a good thing. It was frustrating me for a second because I had read some parts of this, but I read. Oh, by the way, I was Discover Gang. I can say Discover Gang for this because I was here for this, before it eventually brought itself onto, I don't know what that place is, but I was on Discover Gang. She had tweaked some things. I was like, what's going on here? But it was for the best. It was for the best, and I was obviously pleasantly surprised because, like I said, I dropped off from quite a few webtoons, so it being long was a plus when I was new to the new chapters. You know what I mean? Next thing is, oh, what I put here is like, god damn it, like, why do they look so cute here? Like, I'm not trying to ship just like, I'm not trying to ship so easily. This was my thoughts in episode 4. I put right here. You know when he, like, I think he hugged her from behind. I think they were on her bed, no, his bed, and then he came and hugged. I was like, what is this cuteness? What is this? I'm not trying to ship just like that. Better calm down. Next one is her self-doubt, and how it only takes like one bad comment for her to like go into this kind of spiral. She was looking like she was in a comment section and people were like, oh, okay, hey, I love your book, I love everything, so and so, and just one comment, like it was literally sandwiched between 2 other good comments, and she was like, she was already like, one comment was like, your book sucks or something like that, and she was already completely, she was dashed. She just felt bad, and like I felt that whole imposter syndrome, that whole thing. Sometimes I look for negative comments to validate my own negative comments about myself. So it's like, I got that, I understood that. Next one. Oh, okay. I like how she knows she really looks good. I like how she knows she looks good, and you know that feeling from knowing you look good, and just knowing that others know that you look good, and knowing that other people think you look good. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. You know when you just have a, like when you just purposefully, like, you're like, okay, I want to look good. Like, let's say you and your friends are going out, and then you do your hair, and then you do your makeup if you want, and you wear nice clothes, maybe and you look good, and you're feeling good from knowing that you look good. Such a great feeling. Next one is, I like how she feels really, like, I think the word is vindictive. How she feels vindictive and really salty about the bullies, the people that bullied her. Like, it's honestly just so relatable, and it's so normal. Like, all these grudges, like, I would feel them. I would still feel them. All this forgive and forget, all this something. Like, no, you did me dirty, you did me wrong. No. I'm talking about this one scene where one of the people that bullied her came up to her and asked her if they could, like, like sign her book because she's a writer. So she signed the book that one of the bullies had come and brought to her and asked her to sign, and she signed it with the name Pimples because that's what they called her, because she had pimples when she was younger. And yeah, so I was like, I get it. I would still be salty too. All this forgive and forget, all this, turn the other cheek. No, doesn't work for me. No. Next one is that her face is just so cute and so expressive. It's just so good. And in case I don't get to it now, I'm just gonna talk, because I don't think I wrote it here, but I just remembered it now. This webtoon is actually really funny. It's so funny. It's another plus. It is so funny, but it has a really good balance of funny. and I completely enjoy that. I like how the drawing can change, and with the way the drawing even changes, it's funny when it just, because like, let's say something is completely like nice and structured, you know what I mean, when you're drawing something just the way you normally draw it, and to convey something funny, you'd go completely minimalistic with your lines and with your expressions, and just it's I don't know how to explain it, but it's really funny. If I can find the picture here and put it for you, I'll find it. But yeah, let me just, okay, next one. Oh, are you kidding? It was literally my next point, guys. It was literally my next point. Okay. Well, it was the point after the next one. The next one here is that Phillip is actually quite cute. Dear Lord, I put here, dear Lord, this guy is cute as fuck. Like, I don't know what it was that triggered me to that not triggered, that made me want to put that he's cute. It was episode 16. That's all I have here. So maybe if I remember it, I'll go and put the picture here. But like, I was like, why is he so cute though? Okay, next one. Like I said, I like the mix of humor and seriousness. It's really nice balance. There are parts when I feel really sad, or the tension, or you know, the tension is really palpable, or that I feel mad, and then like I'll burst out laughing at appropriate. Like I was bursting out laughing. I was cackling, guys, cackling. It was actually really funny. Okay, next one is that Magnolia is the only person that deserves right here. Like, she's just so cute. Her outfits are on point. We love her in this household. We're not going to accept any Magnolia slander in this house because she's just amazing. Next one. Mayhaps I squealed during the bathtub scene. I'll put the picture somewhere here if I remember. But mayhaps I squealed, even though I was shouting during this entire thing and this whole relationship. Mayhaps, perhaps, maybe, possibly, maybe I squealed when that happened, you know. Oh, so I didn't put it here, but Kris makes too much sense. He makes too much sense. If Edith had sense, you know what? No, she's a good friend. She's a good friend. Don't worry. Let me not put Kris inside the mix. But like, if she wanted to end up with someone, even though I don't think that's possibly what she should be doing, she wanted to end up with someone, it should be Kris. If Kris would like her like that. Okay, so that kind of wraps up my like section. Let's go to dislikes. Okay, number one, why do her friends look alike? It's actually not that deep. I don't know, I saw something in episode 3, so I gotta find it. So I think it was Jesse and I think it was maybe Jack, but they drew the creator drew them one after the other, and I was like, why do you guys look alike though? Why do you guys low-key look alike? Next one, the way she's a bit fanciful about men, just the way she kind of like glamorizes this whole, like, I don't know how to explain it, but you know, her eyes just get really like wide, and it's like, no, Edith, stop it. It is part of her character flaw, so I don't blame anything except, you know, the character itself. It's a character thing that I don't like. But yeah. Next one, this whole virginity thing, it didn't last long, which I liked. The whole virginity construct thing, it didn't last long. I like that they weren't like, oh, he's the guy that took my virginity, so on and so forth, blah blah. Oh, he was the guy that I had the first sex with for the first time with. You know what I mean? It was just a little nod to it, which I enjoyed, but it was still there, which was like, But I guess if it's your first time, it's probably going to be something that, you know, you'd also be just a little bit like, yeah. But yeah, like I said, it didn't last a long time. Next thing. I don't understand this point here, but I'm gonna put it here anyway. Maybe a tiny bit flimsy, this is my dislike point, but the whole thing of why they're incorporating Phillip. Okay. This whole reason for why, you know, they want to make amends with Phillip because, you know, they don't want whatever drama that happened to them in the past come back and bite them in the ass. I thought that whole thing was just a bit flimsy. at least from the points they were making from the television they were watching about this other author that was doing some, I don't know. I didn't really get it, but hey, we'll just have to wait and see. Next one. Oh, unpopular opinion. And I put as a dislike here. Unpopular opinion, but Maria's just doing her job, guys. She's just doing her fucking job. She's paid to literally follow people around and do all that shit. So why are you guys giving her so much flack? Why? She's doing her job though. She's literally doing her job. She's supposed to be doing that. She's supposed to be following them. Is it a job she likes? No. And you know that. You know she doesn't like that job. So like, what's a girl to do? What's a girl supposed to be doing here? Like, can we just leave her? Like, just let her be. Could you just let her be? Next one. This was just like me shouting into the void, but y'all are toxic. Every single one of these characters, not every single one, but I was really focusing on like Edith and Phillip. Y'all are toxic. Both of you need help. Both of you need help. Both of you need therapy. You guys need to be alone right now. You shouldn't be mixing. You guys should not be interacting. You both need to get therapy. That's what needs to happen. You both need to get therapy. Phillip, I know you have money, so you can go and be doing that therapy. Edith, not so much. That bitch is broke. She's broke, but y'all need therapy. You just need therapy. Okay, so that's it. That's my dislike section done. So now for a theory time. Okay, theory time. I feel like maybe she's going to end up with no one. She's going to try a little dalliance with Phillip. But you know what would be so spicy if she tried a little thing with Kris too. That'd be so cool. That would be amazing. That would actually be amazing, and I would so enjoy that. But I feel like she's going to end up alone in the end, just because all this. She's gotta work things out by herself. She's got to be alone for a while. She has to be able to find that, hey, I don't need validation from outside sources, because that's her problem. She needs validation from outside sources, from her Instagram, all that other stuff, from men, from friends. She needs that, but like, I feel like she needs to take some time alone to do all that. But that will probably be in the distant future. Another theory is that Phillip and Edith are going to have a huge ass fight, and it's going to be really ugly. That's another one. Next one is that I had another one, but I've forgotten it now. Can't remember now. So let me just go on to my next one, which is rating. I'm gonna give this a cute 8 out of 10. A really cute 8 out of 10, because I read it all in one go. It was really fun. It was a fun time. It was great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And yeah, it was just really interesting. I liked the art. I liked the plot. I liked how I was gripped. It was great. It was really, really great. But yeah, that's my final thoughts, actually. That whole thing, like, yeah. So yeah, that actually turned part of my final thoughts. I just have to, the rest of the things that I need to say is that Swan's Garden, honestly, I don't even know what to say to you, the creator. Like, you know what you're doing. You are an amazing person, but like, goddamn. Like, I was reading Edith, and I honestly forgot. For a while, I kept having to remind myself, Titi, you're supposed to be making notes on this. You're supposed to be writing what you like, what you dislike. You're supposed to be remembering all of this. But I was honestly, it got me so sucked in. I was reading for like leisure. You know what I mean? I was just reading just because I was just reading. And honestly, I was supposed to be writing an essay too. I was honestly supposed to be writing an essay. And I couldn't drop it. I could not drop it. Anytime I would drop my phone, I'd have to like, Titi, don't pick it back up. Don't say you're going to read just one episode, because you're not going to read just one episode. You want to finish it before you... And honestly, it was a bit annoying. It was a bit annoying that way. But yeah. So that kind of wraps up that. I don't know what I'm going to do right now. I think I have another video, so maybe I'll do it right now as I'm here, so while I still have the room. But as of me getting out content as I'm supposed to be getting out content, I don't know. It's not a problem of reading what I need to be reading and like analyzing it and like bringing it here. It's more of, oh, do I have space to film? That's the problem. That is the problem, and that is the question. So yeah, anyway, sun's dimming, so I don't even know if I can bring out that other video that I wanted, but we'll see. Maybe I'll just check another angle of this place. And yeah, okay, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to comment anything you want to comment. Say, hey Titi, I completely agree with what you said, or no Titi, you're completely wrong. And yeah, bye.